Here we are again, you know, on this like really short, long journey with like lots of stuff and things, and it's called like life. But we're here for food. This is Food Fiends. Yeah, let's get on some food. So here's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna go ahead and make carrot cake cupcakes with like a kind of sweet, not super sweet, kind of sweet cream cheese frosting, right? We're gonna try not to mess this up, but you know, irregardless, we're gonna have fun. You know, we're gonna love it all and do the thing and be all and you know, and just make food. Yeah, that's what I do. I make food. So let's make some food, y'all. Let's get it popping. All right, guys, let's just get things started with a little selection of equipment. You see, we have our mini food processor here. Look at her. Look at her. Ain't she cute? Then we have, you know, our sexy beater. Yeah, our sexy beater. Sexy beater. Sexy beater. Then over here we have our muffin tins, of course, because you know with cupcakes you're gonna need freaking muffin tins. This isn't rocket science, y'all. We're not trying to go. We're staying on the ground. Over here we have a selection of a multitude of different ingredients, including our measuring cups. For today, you know, the list of ingredients will always be in the description, as well as a more detailed description of how to create these items, you know, depending. But we got flour power, sugar, baking powder, carrots, because the carrot cake, confectioner's sugar, buttermilk. You see that butter? I'd be like, butter. So we got buttermilk. I don't know why I do these things, I'm sorry. Salt, oil, vanilla. See, last time you couldn't see it? You see, this time it says pure. I noticed that. Oh, improvements. Fucks with it. Okay, so there goes vanilla. We got cinnamon, 4 eggs, and a small package of, you know, cream cheese for my cream cheese frosting. So now that we've run through the ingredients, kind of some of the tools we're going to use. Let's go ahead and, you know, get these motherfuckers poppin', yeah. Let's do it. Let's do that thing right now. Okay, y'all. We're in the action now. There's no more face. It's just all hands. You, stuff, and hands. Let's get this going. We're gonna go through this real quick, okay, in terms of measurements. Now, these aren't like the brownies. You really wanna go step by step in terms of certain steps. Okay, but we're just going to quickly go through the amount of ingredients that we want. Alright, so in terms of wet, we have 1 cup of vegetable oil. We have our 4 large eggs. We have a half a cup of buttermilk. Okay, we're going to put in a teaspoon of vanilla. In terms of carrots, because I consider them wet, we're going to put in a pound. This is 2 pounds. I'm going to actually weigh it out later, but we're going to put in a pound of carrots. Okay, then we come over to sugar, which is one of our dries. We're going to put in 2 cups of sugar, a teaspoon of cinnamon for the Winamon. We're going to put in baking powder, a teaspoon of it, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, okay? And then we are going to also put in a teaspoon of salt. Remember, like I told you guys last time, salt is everything. And then for the finale, for the Big Bang Theory, we put in, what is it? 2 cups of flour. 2. All right, so let's kick it off from there. Introduce yourself. All right. So now, you see, we've caught the action. We remove the ingredients and we just start from, you know, that zone. My bloody salt shaker is freaking empty. Listen, we can't all be perfect. And me, just like everyone else in life, I forgot something. Baking soda. Baking soda! I got baking soda! So you need to have it too. You need to have 2 teaspoons of baking soda in your mix. You know, baking powder's a riser, baking soda's a leavener. I got baking soda! Okay guys, now you saw that we had our wet and dry predominantly, you know, created. If you notice, I separated them and made sure I mixed just the dry ingredients and just the wet ingredients. Now there is a method to this madness, and honestly, I don't have a freaking clue why I'm supposed to do that, but I know that it does create a better quality product because it's a system and it's there for a reason. And when you don't quite do it like that with certain things, it doesn't work out. I've learned this the hard way. But before we get to this wet, dry, let's look at the flick of the wrist. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get to these carrots. Now the reason, you know, I put a food processor in our list for things is because you wanna sit around and grade freaking carrots for like a freaking lifetime by hand. I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about that like, no, ain't nobody got time for that. So if I were you, you know, that's why this is a little bit more of an active thing because you just need a little bit extra. But it's decorative shit. These muffins right here are cupcakes or what? They're good. That's all you need to know. Let's get to these carrots though. So, yeah, alright guys. So I'm not even going to show you the muffins going in the oven, because you know what? That's not that important. I'll show you when they come out and they be all, sexy. But right now we have a real issue. We have the time-old problem of what to do when it's waiting in the freaking oven. We've got about a half an hour to kill here, you know. I'm getting old young. By the time these freaking carrot cake, muffin, cupcake things get out the oven, my kids I haven't will graduate from college. What is that? What is that? Let's occupy ourselves, right? Let's do something. They ain't done yet, but we gotta do something. Yeah, so like, people always tell me I'm funny, but I'm no comedian. I'm no Kevin Hart. But you know, while we wait on these, I keep wanting to call them banana bread, but they're carrot cake cupcakes. Cupcakes. While we're waiting on the cupcakes, I'm gonna tell you a joke. You want to hear a joke? I think you want to hear a joke. Okay? It's not that great, but I do my best. So, right? There's 2 muffins in an oven, right? 2 of them, right? So the first muffin, right? The first muffin looks over at the second muffin, right? And he says, "God damn! It is hot in this oven," right? So the second muffin, the second one, right, looks over at the first one, the first muffin, and he says, "God damn! A talking muffin!" Okay. Whew. You get it? Do you get it? A talking muffin. A talking muffin. Man, y'all don't get it. No, you get it. The talking muffin? And I'm making carrot cake muffins? Oh, they're cupcake. Back to the cupcakes. Right. Right. So, you know, I did say that, you know, we weren't going to look at them until we were, like, pulling them out. But, smell-o-vision. Like, I usually can't smell anything. I'm naturally stuffed up. Y'all, they need smell-o-vision. I need Willy Wonka to bring his candy ass out of whoever imagination imagined him so I can get smell-o-vision. Like, just look at them. You can't smell them, though. They are sexy, and y'all don't even know. I got the zoom on the camera. Pull out game strong. So, yeah, they almost are. Actually, let's look at them things. They look kind of good. They look kind of. Oh, they smell so freaking good, though. Jesus. Jesus. These, oh, cupcakes smell really good. Damn, I forgot how good this recipe was. I actually got this recipe from a head chef friend of mine, but I changed it my own way with a couple different things. The original one, so it's mine now. And these are done now. We used the classic toothpick. You see in that one where we stuck that? You see the little hole? You see the little hole? Yeah, I'm good at sticking it in the hole. So, boom, we got our first batch cupcakes ready. Let's try not to bring the house down. I'm about officially totally extremely irritated with tripods, so I ain't got the tripod right now. So what you want to do is, now that you have your cupcakes set and, you know, out of the oven, before you get on to your next batch, as you see we have more batter, wumpty wumpty, whatever, you want to get them out of this pan. That's why we only fill them up about 3/4 of the way full, but get them out the pan so they can cool down just like the brownies. Alright, so that's what we're gonna do.
Okay, it's recording.
Okay. Okay. Give me 1 second, bro. Alright. Alright, now go ahead and zoom in. Alright, now zoom out. Okay. You zoomed out right now?
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. Grandma with the camera skills. Ah! Alright, zoom back in for me. Beautiful. You are like the woman. Do you know that? You are the woman. You are the next Hillary. You should have been a president when you're in the politics. Okay, now, you still recording?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and
What?
zoom in as I'm doing this last bit of it. I want them to see the powder fly. Okay, you zoomed out?
Mm-hmm.
You got served. I don't know what you said.
I wouldn't even cut your hair wet. Your hair like no. I wouldn't. You do. Well, my hair was a lot longer. The only time it was really wet was because I would have to shampoo. But if I just went for a cut, it's pretty loose. It's provocative. No, Wimbledon, they got strict. If they touch it in Wimbledon, they would do that because they don't care from the other places. France and the United States, they amazed at how skimpy the things they wear. I guess they alter the sense people. And they're supposed to wear like little shorts under the skirt, but some of them, you would think that all they have on their little high cut panties. So that's what that shouldn't be allowed. Yeah, they probably said that put some shorts on. All right. And they wear the shorts tight because a lot of them just push the ball up under the leg like that. The only two people never do ever put the ball up under the leg. That's it.
Alright guys, now you see we got our gorgeous muffin, freaking cupcake, that's what the fuck they are, in the refrigerator. Okay, so they're done. It's all finished. They're gorgeous and blue. I wanted them to be purple, but you know, these things happen. Now we only got one thing left to do, you know. We gotta force these cupcakes down somebody's throat. Cause you know, my guests have been tripping and like, you know, skipping out on me. Then hit me up later on like, hey, let me come pick up that food. Nah, man. So we're just gonna go force some food on somebody. Let's do this. Right now.
What you do when you're doing this with these, bring them in a container, but have a
$57.25.
display plate.
I'll punch you whenever you get
That's a
fresh
whole
juice.
different story. This is just right
Oh,
now.
I see what you-
So here today we have Jason ready to try these delicious carrot cake cupcakes. He looks so excited, right? He looks nervous. He asked me if I put onions in the cupcake.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know about that. That doesn't sound like a good recipe plan. So yeah, just tell the people how my food fiend ability is. Is it okay so far? Just actually.
Here's special.
Did you need a receipt?
Cream cheese icing is really good.
Really good. It's hitting the spot.
Have a good one.
It's really good. You probably put way too much carrots in it though.
I did.
Like excessive amounts. But it's actually rather moist still, which is impressive because normally they'll pull the moisture right out of the cake. Yeah, I'm gonna eat this whole thing.
Oh! That's a confirmation right there. That's a confirmation. We got a food fiend. We got a motherfucking food fiend. We appreciate the honesty of all of our people. Our recipes will be in the description. Thanks for playing and have a nice day. Peace.